Looks like the sweepers are finally gone.
Yippee! Home sweet home.
Indeed.
Boss, there's a crystal fragment in the time oil well world. Nino is supposed to be there now. I'm at the
What an
time
exciting
oil
place to
well
be.
world, but I'm not staying. There are way too many monsters here.
Boss, the sweepers
Nino has
are
developed
also
an
heading
amazing
for the time
ability
oil
to
well
eat
world.
and speak
We better
simultaneously.
We're moving out.
So-
Here's your next mission.
Welcome back to the Stealth Tauntaun playthrough of BLiNX 2 Masters of Time and Space. I do in fact know what I'm doing this time around. And nothing shall be too problematic, I assure you. Apart from that, we're gonna grab those new signs next to those guys. Is there a new sign next to him? No. Okay. But I guess first I need to do a rank up exam. Just to waste time, apparently. You can wait. You can skip though if you so desire, though. So I guess it's not all that bad. Are there any items I actually want to unlock, for that matter? I know there's one I do want to unlock, actually. This one. Well, no. No, I don't. No. I'm not using weapons. Never mind. I mean, it's a worth weapon to have if you're using them. In fact, you can... this upcoming level, the first half of it... Haha, master! You can sequence break the crap out of it if you have some reasonably decent firepower. That was pretty good. What? What? Script. I do not automatically go into a first-person view, but whatever. Believe me, dude, I know all about being in first person. Do not worry yourself. Hey, tell me how to zoom in. It's a good thing to know how to do. I used to like to do when I was in versus mode in this game was stand on this thing. It was a really convenient outpost actually for sniping. You can't aim that far down. It was perfect for kind of hitting whoever on that main battlefield. And there's usually too much going on down there for anybody to actually look up and snipe you from down there. Anyways, so that out of the way. It's gonna take a while to get through this next level, unfortunately. I don't know how many episodes it's gonna take. Reason being, not because it's actually long per se, but because it just has... It's so slow. It feels like it's full of filler. Hey, Mateo. Man, everyone's here. Nino, Kaio, Mateo, me. Anyways. So, we're gonna take something of an unorthodox approach to the idea of stealth in this level. This level is actually the one that kind of forced me to set up the rules of allowing myself to attack certain things as well that aren't sweepers. I skipped that dialogue because I don't want to get shot. Okay. But, anyway, so what Chino wants to do is blow this big freaking tank up that's in our way. Ugo, surprisingly, is the one that offers a peaceful idea. Of course, taking out guards isn't really an option, and even though this level gives you an excess of pause grenades, it's not really a good idea for stealth. It is pretty fun, though, to do this level stealthily. Like, when it comes to using your bombs, though. It's just that when you want to blow the thing up, there's a lot of wasting time that's also involved, which is quite annoying. First time we're actually going to be using something involving real firepower as well. First and only time, for that matter. Just need to shoot this thing out. You need to use some kind of firearm for that. You can't do it with a slingshot. You can probably do it with the Big 38 for that matter, actually. Yeah, I don't think I need a winter filter for anything now I think about it. So let's use a stealth weapon of choice instead. If I wanted to be really fancy, I could actually put a silencer on the Pig 38. Oh wow, one shot. Oh, never mind. But anyways, robots, I'm gonna let myself attack them as I had mentioned at the beginning of this playthrough. I might as well also pick up this thing, just more pause grenades. There are 6 pause grenades in this level. You only need 3 to get, not 3, you only need 2 to get by, actually, at minimum. So here's the thing. One, you'll notice that we have 5 of these friggin' things. And that means you're gonna have to make 5 trips here and back. And look how slow we walk while holding this stuff. It's gonna take a while. Now, not all these trips are gonna be so simple either. And one of the things that can actually make this stealth play through this level a bit more interesting is, in fact, if you also don't... Oh, really? I like it. Okay, there you go. Not very stealthy, but no one notices, so whatever. If you mess up, then the consequence is actually kind of interesting. So the thing is, should I really explain how to super spike this level? I might do another playthrough at some point where I do that. If I ever do a genocide playthrough of this game to TomToms, which I might, just because it sounds kind of fun. It's honestly fun getting to blow through everything. And it would be its own kind of puzzle, trying to figure out how to get rid of all the sweepers without being overwhelmed myself. If I ever do that, I'll show how to super break through this level. It's not like it's especially creative anyways. It's not hard to think of. Anyways, the most frustrating thing about this level is that if you mess up, it's not that the checkpoint's particularly sparse or anything like that, but because this level is so slow and it takes so long to do so few things, you can end up losing a lot of time by being forced to restart from a checkpoint. Okay, thanks, Zugo. Yay. Things like what I'm doing right now, they're actually set up for what I'm going to do next. So if you can do this just right, you aim it just right, around there, I believe. I'm going to wait for one sweeper real quick. This one sweeper I think is way off on the left right now. Let's see. Yeah. So do that. That should hit everybody. Yeah, that guy on the right there is the hardest to hit. Even if you are paying attention. Anyway, so we got everybody with that one pause grenade. There's only one more enemy needed to use a pause grenade on. If you want to get to this level while using weapons, then that's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to use 3 pause grenades, or 2 pause grenades at minimum. Here we're gonna have to use 3 at minimum, which is fine because this level gives us 6. So having done that, I'm gonna do something that's a little bold. We're gonna wait until, can't really see them all that well. Behind the second door in front of me, not door, but second barrier, there is an armored sweeper. What we want to do is wait until he is facing towards us, use a pause grenade. This is very well choreographed, I assure you. Run on by him. Put that there. Now you can run on down here. Let's wait for... I might as well. I'll wait for him to turn around again. More pause grenades right there. So, we probably missed it. Yeah, our cargo probably went through there already. Thankfully, getting back is incredibly easy. That's all I have to do. But now there's one more thing we need to do. We need to actually get to where our... I always forget that we have this pole right here. We need to get back to where our bomb just went. The most annoying thing about this level is actually a certain issue where that sweeper that's on the top right of the screen right now, if he's facing the direction he's facing now as you run across that pipe, he won't see you. And it's incredibly aggravating. Thing we don't need. Might as well sell it for money that we're not going to spend anywhere. Cat below us right here that... Oh, we actually did disactivate the pause on, which is nice, but doesn't matter. There's going to be a cat right here that is still pause powered up. Doesn't matter. He is not terribly observant. I haven't ever managed to destroy this particular turret. Isn't a problem at all. Just run down here. Okay. And out we go. Here we are. So this is the other side of the conveyor belt. We can pull the switch, which will open the door and allow us access back. But there's an issue, as you can probably tell. Though we haven't seen him himself, there is a sweeper who's likely I've seen it a few times by now. This dude. Not an issue. Oh, this is unfortunate. I'd like to just have as many pause grenades as possible, not for any particular reason. This all gives you tons of pause grenades. But... Oh, that's food, actually. Okay, whatever, never mind. Okay. Where are the other two pause grenades you get, then? Whatever. All you need to do is just run through here. So, if you wanted some additional challenge to this level, there's actually something that we haven't had to see at all just yet. And that's what happens if you accidentally waste one of your 5 dynamite. Which is easiest to do when you're trying to do this part, actually, where you actually blow up the tank. Because what you need to have happen is, you need to use 3 dynamite on the tank, okay? But the problem is, if 2 dynamite explode simultaneously, the game will only register it as 1 explosion. So if I detonate this one right here, and that sets off both that one and that one simultaneously, this and that, these two, will both explode at the exact same moment, and the game will only register it as 1 explosion. So we'll need to get another stick of dynamite. Well, how do we do that? Eventually, if you just sit around for long enough, Chino will actually let you know that way back over... back on that wall, there's actually a dispenser. And you can get back there all stealth-like and all that, if you so desire. And come out with dynamite that is dispensed from the machine. But it's really a pain having to do that. You can do that without alarming anybody more specifically, especially with the excess of pause grenades this game gives you in this particular part of the level. But if I don't have to do it, I just figure, why do it? You know, it's kind of nice having the additional challenge, so I'm almost tempted. But at this point, I'd just be running over there for the fun of it, and that feels kind of weird to do. So I do recommend putting the dynamite down and then blowing them up as you do so, instead of putting them all down at once and then blowing them all up ceremoniously. Because although it's tempting to have them all blow up at once and blow up the tank in one big explosion, one big concerted boom, doing so literally doesn't work, and it forces you to go to the dispenser, dodging a bunch of extra sweepers. The one sweeper I said was actually the hardest to get rid of the pause shield on, pause barrier on, was actually one that we don't need to worry about at all if we don't have to go back to the TNT dispenser. So you don't normally have to concern yourself with him. But if you do plan on going back there for whatever reason, then that's the approach to take. Anyways, we don't need to worry ourselves with that. Boom. Now, I've never put a silencer on anything in this game. I just want to see what it would look like at some point. Maybe I should do that. Anyways, that having been said, that will be it for this episode of the Stealth Tom playthrough of BLiNX 2 Masters of Time and Space. I always loved how you can see the lava through the ground there. gonna do this the Ugo way. Mind the time dragon that's also occupying the space up here. Do not disturb. I like they just couldn't voice act this for whatever reason, despite you already having a grunt noise for when you push things. Whatever. Ta-da! So having disproved years of Chino's life, we'll leave on that note. So I'll see you guys next time, next episode of the Stealth playthrough of TomTom. Whoa. Stealth TomTom playthrough of BLiNX 2, Masters of Time and Space, where we get through a much easier part. We don't actually have any stealth left in the entirety of this round, now I think about it, so... Yes, it's brief. But whatever. See you guys.